Rebecca Dirks with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2011. We're at the Xotic booth talking with Ben Leck and Andy Timmons about the new signature pedal that is coming out. So who wants to start talking about it first?
Well, tell you what, how far back did this go? The first BB pedal was made in what year? About 2005, 2006?
1908.
1908. It's the vintage. It was still Indian head fittings back then. Before your time, I think.
Yes.
But no,
well, I contacted you 4 years ago, maybe, or more, and we sent him a couple pedals, and you know, the first initial BBs had a little more warmth, a little more compression in it, and immediately I think he just bonded with that.
Yeah, just loved the pedal from the get-go, and so it earned a spot on the pedal board. And then as things tend to happen, I think over time some things were changed with the BB. They did some things that actually great mods to it, less compressed, a bit more open. But then eventually they approached me, I'm not sure what, 2 years ago, about maybe doing a signature pedal. So Andy Timmons, BB Preamp, and they asked me what I would change, if anything. I said, I think I would just like it to sound like my original pedal. I had like one of the first ones that was very special. And so it took maybe about a year of really a lot of R&D and trying to get back to this, what I loved about this special pedal. And we really got it. And I was pretty blown away. They said they wanted to make 1,000 of these pedals. I'm like, you're being really optimistic here. And the pedal came out, and in 3 days it sold out. Unbelievable. So here we are now in 2011, and we're happy to announce that actually we are working on.
But there's a reason why we're reissuing the signature model. We have a new record coming out, CD or however you want to call it.
We'll call it a record, CD. And the Andy Timmons Band, we have a record we just finished called The Andy Timmons Band Plays Sgt. Pepper. And it's a completely instrumental version of the Sgt. Pepper record, but strictly for power trio. So I do everything on one guitar pass, so it's just really stripped down, but I'm doing all the orchestration and melodies and whatever sounds you hear on the record, I'm doing on the guitar. It's a lot of fun, and the BB Preamp was a big part of the sound of that record, so we're going to have a pedal that kind of goes along with that.
Well, the whole package, like the first initial package, we had the pedal, we had a DVD, we had our certificate, and then a nice kind of decorative box. This time around, we're either going to do the full CD or maybe kind of
a special CD that's going to be exclusive to the package.
I think, yeah, that's going to be great. We're going to include another certificate and probably a pick, just to have that there.
I've got 2 picks, well, we can only sell full pedals because it's my last full picks, actually. If you don't mind, go easy on the pedals. 1,000's not going to work. It's not going to work.
So really, all we're waiting on is just a final approval on what the casing will look like. Somebody's being very, very picky.
Never. Me picky about tone?
We want it to be exactly right, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we will do. So maybe another month or two, we'll have it ready and we'll put it out there.
There's only going to be 4 made, though. It's going to be really rare.
It's unfortunate you can't get more.
Wait, I'll get more picks, mate, I guess, if it comes down to that.
I guess.
Well, out of the 1,000 that we made last year, he bought 998 of those.
I bought 10. Are you kidding me? Presents for, family and friends.
Yes,
and maybe I kept a few.
Backups of backups.
That's how they sold out so quickly.
Yes.
The secret's out. That's what Brian Epstein did when the Beatles released their first single, Love Me Do. Yeah. He went to the records, he bought them all. Record went up the charts.
You want to tell us any more about the album, working on it?
Well, the thing was, we're all lifelong Beatle fans, but me in particular, I may be the biggest Beatles geek you've ever met. I did the whole record, all the arrangements by memory. I didn't listen to the record, I did everything just how I remember the record. And that's how I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to have to be like this note for note accurate. It's just my interpretation of my memory of that record. So it's painted by memory, so to speak. And it took me a while to get the arrangements right. I literally worked on it for a couple of years, just getting the confidence that, okay, this might really work. But it took a while. It took a while.
Any particular, songs or arrangements that stand out as like really?
The inspiration for the beginning of the record actually was a version of Strawberry Fields. It wasn't on Sgt. Pepper, but it was recorded right before, kind of during those sessions at the very beginning. So that's what kind of got the ball rolling. But there's a particular version of She's Leaving Home. It's a really pretty ballad, and it's got a lot of emotion to it. So I like that. The version of Lucy in the Sky turned out great. But I love the whole record. It's really my favorite thing I've ever done.
Awesome. So I can tell it's very personal to you.
Really
that's fantastic. And it's great that you get the pedal to go along with it.
It's great. It's really great. Yeah, and the pedal is featured a lot on the record, but particularly on the Strawberry Fields track, you really hear that BB sound.
Excellent.
Well, I've had the privilege of hearing several of those songs, and you're exactly right. There is a lot of emotion attached to those songs, so I think people will really dig it. We'll sell at least 1,000.
Well, the thing about it, I mean, I'm excited because I think the fan base will like it, but I think it's going to have a broader reach too because of the Beatles is such a part of everybody's life that,
I can't wait to hear
and I think it's going to connect with a lot of people beyond the normal guitar fan base. You know, I hope.
Sounds awesome. The pedal, the album, all of it. So thank you very much for taking some time to talk to us.
Oh, I'm happy.
And Ben as well. If people want to check out the CD or kind of get up to date, what's your website for them to check out?
It's andytimmons.com. We're hoping to get the record out by March, but we're kind of working on distribution right now. But there'll be updates on my website, of course, Facebook, and all those Twittery things, whatever. I try to keep up with that. Pretty soon, my son is 6, so pretty soon he'll be doing it for me.
Yeah, there you go.
He got an iTouch for Christmas, so he's going to be teaching me, Angry Birds and all that.
And more information about the pedal?
Xoticeffects.com, and Andy is still the #1 viewed video that we have on our website, so you can see all of that there.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is Rebecca Dirks with PremierGuitar.com.